This game and the stream broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the North Catholic Sports Network audience. Any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL is prohibited.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our coverage of today's 4A state playoff matchup between the Conneaut Spartans and your North Catholic Trojanettes. Hello, folks. My name is Alex Brown, alongside Ryan Berry, Alex Jackson, and Callie Martis, as we are proud to be able to broadcast this game to you live on the North Catholic Sports Network. Conneaut comes in today's game 13-9 of the year with a 7-2 record in conference. The Spartans lost in their District 10 semifinals matchup to the eventual champion Fairview. And then they lost in the consolation matchup to Warren, which brings them to today where they are the fourth and final seed coming out of the district. They are scoring an average of 48 points per game, while giving up an average of 43 points per game this season. This is an underclassmen-heavy roster, which has just 2 seniors and 1 junior on the team this year, making it by far the youngest team that we have seen the Trojanettes play this season. It might prove to be an even steeper hill to climb for the young Spartans as they look to stun the Whitfield champs. Those Whitfield champs that I speak of are the Trojanettes of North Catholic, who come into this matchup 22-3 on the year, with an unblemished 12-0 record in conference. North took care of business last Saturday afternoon in the Whitfield Championship against the Blackhawk Cougars, in which they won 51-35. That was the third Whitfield Championship for the 6 Trojanettes seniors that are on a mission to win their first PIAA championship during their high school careers, and the last one for North Catholic since 2016. Ryan, what do you think the Trojanettes' mindset is entering the state playoffs and what has become a seemingly annual event under Coach Rotman's tenure?
Well, I think it's to not take anything for granted. They've gotten this far. They've won the Whitfield Championship. Obviously, there's a great load of confidence for this team, but don't get too cocky because the team that you're playing, Conneaut, is playing for the season. If they lose, they go home. So you got to come up with that intensity, don't take this for granted, and come out hard. And one thing I want to see from the Trojanettes tonight is I want to see them score a lot of points, make a lot of shots. I want to see 65-plus points for them. And looking at the warm-ups here, they're draining 3 after 3 of what I've watched. So I think they can knock down some threes today. Elena Rocco's going to have a big game, and I think North should win this one comfortably, but they can't take anything for granted. They got to come out hard.
And Alex, what is something that North can improve upon for their game against Blackhawk in order to win today and beyond?
Well, that was a great game for North Catholic against Blackhawk at the Peterson Event Center. I mean, they've been there before. They rose to the challenge. But, I mean, they still had a few setbacks there. I mean, we saw some problems that spanned just about throughout the entire game with their control over the ball. I mean, Blackhawk had some excellent defenders. They were great at on-ball defense, a lot of steals in the press. So I think the Trojanettes today really just need to focus on just taking care of the ball, and I could probably put it best by saying just playing calm but with energy. They need to be on top of things, moving around, but they have to stay calm, cool, and collected. I mean, in a big game like this, that could be difficult, but I think if they do that, they will have a much better shot than I think that they already do at winning this game.
Could agree more with both of your points. And the Trojanettes have 8 state championships in program history. And last year, the Trojanettes advanced to the state semifinals where they played Freedom, a team that they had beaten 3 times in the year already, including in the Whitfield Championship. But on that night of March 18th last year, Freedom beat the Trojanettes 46-39. In 2019, they did make it to the state finals, where they lost to Bethlehem Catholic 60-49. But as I said, they have not won since 2016. And this Trojanettes senior class has been certainly successful, to say the least. And they're looking to get to Hershey this year and what would be an incredible season.
Would it be their first trip to Hershey? I'm not exactly. I can't remember
first
for
since
sure.
2019.
Yeah. Or for the
Oh,
seniors,
for the seniors?
yeah.
Well, this would be their first.
Yeah.
Joe Koch will take us away with the national anthem in a matter of moments. And after that, Sean Malone will give us the starting lineups. And we'll have all the action right for you right here after that between the Spartans and the Trojanettes coming up next.
North Catholic High School welcomes you to Barth Grand Court for this afternoon's PIAA Girls 4A first round matchup between the Conneaut Eagles and your North Catholic Trojanettes. Now, will you please rise and gentlemen remove your hats as North Catholic alum, class of 1973, Joe Koch sings our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars round the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare above the stinging air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now, for the introduction of this afternoon's starting lineups. First, for the visitors, the Conneaut Eagles. Number 2, Jackie Beelovich. Number 15, Lady Harrington. Number 21, Morgan Pop. Number 23, Anna Brady. And number 33, Eliza Harrington. The Eagles are coached by Christine Craig. And now, let's keep the starting lineup for your North Catholic Trojanettes. Coming guard, senior number 10, Anna Watson. Coming in guard, junior number 7, Elena Rocco. Coming in guard, senior number 12, Pista Lukowski. Starting at guard, junior number 24, Ava Walker. And starting at guard, senior number 30, Tori Jetta. The Trojanettes are coached by Holly Walker.
Okay, you're on now.
In Quaker Valley, so I'm with the Trojanettes. If they win this, I bet they'll hope for Quaker Valley so they don't have to travel a lot further up to Harbor Creek. Or wherever the neutral site, I don't even know where Harbor Creek is.
That'd be fantastic if we're playing a game at, who knows, that could be an NA.
And one thing you mentioned in your intro, Alex, is that Conneaut only has 2 seniors, and that could work to their advantage or against it. I think for this, North, it might benefit North a little bit, because in those last few games of the season, it seems as if the seniors are playing with a desperation. Like the seniors don't mean how, like they know how much it means because they only have these games left. When you don't have a lot of seniors, I feel like a lot of the players kind of think, oh, we have an extra year. But I think the seniors have to play with more desperation. So we'll see how that plays out in this one.
Lainey Harrington and Elena Rocco go for the tip-off. North Catholic took it the other way off the hands of the outstretched arm of Jackie Dielich and out of bounds. North Catholic will get it underneath the basket. Tori Drevna will inbound it. Waskowitz over to Lewandowski, who drives the lane up to the basket. No good rebound. It goes off of the Spartans and out. Tori Drevna will inbound it once more. She had a fantastic game last week, and she's averaging 4 assists on the year per game. Elena Rocco got it there off the assist. There it is. First assist of the game for Tori Drevna.
In the last few games the Trojans have played, it seems like it's been really low-scoring first quarters. So it's good to see North Catholic get that bucket right off the bat here. Against Highlands, I believe you were at that game. Wasn't it like a 9-8 at the end of the first quarter?
9-8, they were down at the end of the first quarter.
And the Blackhawk game was, I believe, I wasn't there, but
Blackhawk, it was a
I think it took a little bit for them to get into it.
It was 8-6 at the end of the first quarter. North Catholic led. And Waskowitz with 2 there. A steal by Rocco. Rocco to the hoop. She puts it in. Timeout, Conneaut.
Early timeout. Obviously scrambling a little bit. And back to Ryan's point, just as the game was getting tipped off, sometimes, Conneaut's a young team. Sometimes you look to those seniors, sure, as a role model, someone to lean on, because that is their last year that you know that they're playing for everything. So that could very well fall to the disadvantage of Conneaut.
North Catholic with a quick start, putting Conneaut on their heels. This will be inbounded by Eliza Harrington. For Conneaut, 7:13 to go in the first quarter of play. Harrington takes it up. Passes it along to Dielich. Dielich over to Harrington. Lainey Harrington, the other Harrington. Passes it down. Dielich again. Dielich up to the top, where Morgan Poff has it, guarded by Drevna, tries to get towards the basket. Drevna keeps her away. Now pass inside, great pass. And the shot falls. Hannah Brady.
Great bounce pass in there.
It was, yeah.
By
Ava Walker to the outside. Lewandowski drives to the basket, puts it up and in. Along with the foul.
Lewandowski had a big game against Blackhawk. Scoring, passing, defense, and she's been doing a lot for North Catholic already.
She played every minute of that game against Blackhawk, all 32 of them.
Wow.
And she really was dominant in that performance. And when she's out there, she really controls the offensive attack. Where they go down the court. Drevna looking for a steal there. Conneaut is able to regain it. Goes towards the basket, and they're going to call a foul on Lewandowski. Oh, Ava Walker, that one's off the ball. They're going to call.
reaching.
A little bit of a reach. Shot there, no good from Lainey Harrington the other way. North Catholic goes, great pass up to Waskowitz. Doesn't get a rebound. Lewandowski finds it and puts it in.
And we're playing the Trojanettes. If you miss a shot, you got to get back because they try to play it so fast in transition that if you don't get back, you'll get caught up giving easy baskets like you just did right there.
Shot no good, and the rebound. Foul will be on.
I'm going to give that to Walker again, I think.
And she'll be coming out now for Sarah Lowry. Conneaut will be able to inbound it underneath the North Catholic basket. On the outside, Poff. Pass up to the top where a shot from 3 is no good from Laney Harrington. North Catholic the rebound, the other way they go. Lewandowski over to Rocco. Rocco from 3. She trades it!
I mean, just left her wide open there. I mean, it's easy to lose your man when in transition, but you cannot lose Elena Rocco.
Rocco with 7 already, 14-2. North Catholic leads with 5:25 to go in the first quarter. Pass down low, shot no good from Laney Harrington. Rocco got the rebound, finds Drevna. Drevna drives the baseline now, going towards the hoop, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Eliza Harrington. Passes it to her sister. And out of bounds will remain North Catholic ball as it went off of Drevna now. So Eliza Harrington is inbounding now. She's a senior. And her sister, Laney Harrington, is a sophomore. Laney Harrington passes it down to her sister now, over across. Back to Laney at the top. Now that's Hannah Brady. Passes it over. Where Poff gets it up to Harrington at the top. A shot from range, no good. Rebound, Anna Waskowitz. Waskowitz over to Rocco. Rocco now down to Lowry. Lowry in tight. Lewandowski with space, puts it in!
And on that last possession for Conneaut, Eliza Harrington had that ball right under the hoop. And with not much pressure, and she decided to pass it out rather than take it up. You can't afford to throw away easy looks like that if you're Conneaut.
Laney Harrington passes it over to Caitlin Crabb. Now down low, nice steal. Sarah Lowry gets it up to Drevna. Drevna over to Rocco. Rocco puts it up. No good. Rebound Crabb. The other way, here goes Conneaut. Looking for an option. And to get, and Drevna. And they're going to call a foul.
I mean, perhaps there was a call there, but the late whistle isn't doing any favors for North Catholic supporters there, as there was a bit of contact initially, but when the whistle was blown, I do believe she had 2 hands on the ball cleanly.
Lewandowski's first. And this taken the other way by Conneaut. Eliza Harrington passes it over to Caitlin Crabb. Crabb over to Laney Harrington, guarded by Lewandowski. Pass over to Crabb. Crabb guarded by Lowry. Gets it over to Morgan Poff. Back over to Laney Harrington. Looking for an option. No one there. And there's the violation.
I mean, when they're on offense, Conneaut, I mean, they've had a decent amount of shot attempts. They've had some looks, but none of them are too clean. Like a lot of mid-range, a lot of contested threes, and they just really haven't been able to hit anything.
And they haven't been able to get the ball inside as well to build off that. I mean, they got in once on possession, decided not to take it up, and just try to find different ways to run the offense. Try to get some bounce passes inside because you're not making any shots from beyond the arc right now.
Lewandowski drives to the basket, up no good, rebound. Goes off the hands of Caitlin Tavella and out of bounds. Eliza Harrington gets it to Caitlin Crabb. Crabb, pass up to Laney Harrington. Can she keep it in? She does, but no one else was up there with her from Conneaut except North Catholic players. Tavella got it over to Lewandowski. Finds Rocco from 3. She gets another 10 points for Elena Rocco.
And that's the exact same spot as the last 3 she had. They left her wide open. As Alex said, you can't leave Elena Rocco wide open.
I mean, it really is a scramble when you're getting back on D. I mean, coming off of a steal. I mean, obviously, Conneaut only has had 1 basket, so when North Catholic is taking it up the floor, they already have some steam. So, I mean, it can be tough, but that's why you got it. That's what you got to know. It's communication. You got to know who you have, and I mean, again, you got to stay on them.
Dominance from the Trojanettes early, 19-2.
And you got to think if you're Conneaut coach Christine Crincata that you're saying, the one person you have to pick up in transition is Elena Rocco. That's 6 points North Catholic's got in transition off of a wide open 3 from Rocco. And they're up 17, and Conneaut's got to find a way to not only defend, but to know how to figure out a way to score.
Without a doubt.
Not much is clicking for them on the court right now. I mean, it's got to be a tough conversation in the huddle, but I think you got to tell them that there's a lot of game left. All hope can't be lost for them yet.
It's been a tough stretch for Conneaut. They beat Franklin in their first round of the District 10 playoffs. Then they lost to Fairview in the semifinals. And then they lost to Warren in the consolation game. So coming off of 2 losses in a row. They come into today looking for a change. Coming out of the timeout. Hannah Brady passes it over. They're going to call a foul on Sarah Lowry as she came in a little bit early as Eliza Harrington was about to receive the ball. We'll send it up to Callie Martis here at the end of the first quarter for some stats. Pass there was batted down there by Rocco. Now they end up getting it to Lainey Harrington. Harrington pass goes out of her hands. And it went off of, I guess North Catholic deflected it out. So Eliza Harrington will be able to inbound it. Pass got over to Brady. Brady loses it. Taken away by Tavella. Waskowitz, now Emma Shoemaker. Shoemaker to the hoop. She puts it in. Emma Shoemaker.
Really good move down low. Take that one up to the hoop by Shoemaker.
And now Lady Harrington gets it and the foul.
I'm not a fan of that call there. I mean, I didn't see a charge, but I don't think I would have seen a blocking foul there either, as Lockery was set. So I would have liked to see no whistle there, but good basket.
We've seen some of these officials before in previous games.
I think we have. Yeah, I think at this point I should consider becoming an official.
I think.
With all the
Ryan, you
opinions I
should do
have.
the same.
Let's all officiate.
Yeah, let's all officiate. We can officiate just from sitting over here.
We call a great game.
That'd be fun. Drevna doesn't get it. Rebound went to Lainey Harrington. She was tied up. She ends up getting out of it and getting across half court. Drevna right on her. Harrington looking for an option. Pass in front. She found a person. And the shot no good. That was from Morgan Puff. And Waskowitz pulls down the rebound. Waskowitz still going. Oh, what a move. And she put it in.
A little off balance there and put it up hard off the glass, but right in the sweet spot.
Intercepted by Lewandowski.
There's that press. I mean, it's been a little bit of impact, but you're seeing it really now start to overwhelm Conneaut.
And that pass is taken away by Eliza Harrington. Gets over to her sister, Lainey Harrington. Guarded by Tavella, fiercely. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Courtney Purry. Pass over to Poff. That down, looking back down low to Pry. Doesn't get it. Eliza Harrington got the rebound though, passes it. And now a shot from range by Julia Johnson is good from 2. Lewandowski. My mistake in the last basket. That was Carly Pirai. 15 seconds remain in the first quarter. North Catholic waiting to get the last shot. Lewandowski. And what was the call there?
Timeout. Wait, what?
No, they're going to get her on the 5 seconds there behind the line. I guess they're going to say the defender was close enough, but that's a strange call.
I was thinking to put it, yeah. We've seen that North Catholic and almost every game we've done just run the clock down. They've never gone call for that all year.
And a final shot, no good from Laney Harrington. And at the end of the first quarter, North Catholic leads 23-7. And let's set it up to Callie Martis for some first quarter stats.
Thanks, guys. Well, North Catholic is absolutely crushing it offensively here early against the Eagles, as Elena Rocco has 2 3-pointers, 10 points total. Dacia Lewandowski with 7 points, and Anna Waskowitz with 4 points. On the other hand, the Eagles, though, are having trouble making a lot of their shots, as they haven't really been able to get inside the 3-point line, as Laney Harrington for the Eagles has 3 points, Hannah Brady with 2, and Carly Perry with 1 3-pointer. Back to you, guys.
Thank you, Callie.
And I don't think you could drop a better starter for the Trojanettes. You came out just hungry. I mean, you want to whoop your championship. You're coming in against a team that you know you should probably beat, and you still come out with that intensity, and just right from the start. Coach Robin's got to be really pleased with that. And if you're Conneaut, you defend a little bit better in the second half of that first quarter, and you were able to score a little bit, but you got to start making some of the open looks that you're getting and just bear down defensively. And they seem to be panicking a little bit with the basketball, especially when trying to bring it up, which is something that you can't do. You can't turn the ball over when you're trying to mount a comeback. So should be an interesting second quarter. See if Conneaut can try to counter some of the problems they've been having.
Taken up here by Courtney Purite. Now pass. Walker got a piece of it. It's going to go the other way. North Catholic, great defense by Ava Walker.
That's just what I talked about. I mean, you have to limit the turnovers, and right there just threw it right to Ava Walker. I mean, really.
Lewandowski over to Drevna. Drevna in tight. Finds Rocco, puts it up. No good rebound. Caitlin Tavella out to Lewandowski. Great rebound by Tavella. Now Drevna moves towards the hoop. She puts it up and in. Eliza Harrington the other way.
I love these baskets the Trojanettes are getting. They're driving to the basket, making some harder layups too, and drawing some contact. I like how the Trojanettes are playing right now offensively and defensively.
Caitlin Tavella with the steal there. Trojanettes take it up. Rocco gets it to Walker. Ava Walker. Still moving, puts it up. Shot no good, rebound. She's able to get it over to Tavella, gets it to Drevna for 3. No good rebound. Lewandowski up and in.
I mean, what a sequence there for the Trojanettes, and I got to say for Conneaut, they're not terrible on-ball defenders, but I think where they really fall is the pass. They have trouble keeping track of who they're on, and that's how the Trojanettes have really exploited them during this game.
Carly Purite. Pass it across to her sister, who lets go. A shot doesn't go.
And to go back to what Alex was saying earlier, the communication looks like it hasn't been there.
Lewandowski, a shot from range. She gets it. Dacia Lewandowski for 3.
Another 3 given up a transition for Conneaut, and it's the same type of one that Rocco scored 2 on. Communication, just not picking up your man in transition.
Walker down in a tie-up for it. Jump ball. North Catholic possession. Caitlin Tavella checks out.
She's been all over the floor recently. In this one, I mean, rebounds, steals.
She's been fantastic. Driving out Rocco from 3. She did it again! Ridiculous from Rocco!
I think North Catholic missed a 3, maybe only 1 or 2 if so, but they're draining everything right now.
Just a couple at most.
Oh, and a big shot from 3 there by Carly Purite. That's her second. Waskowitz, Rocco, now Drevna. Drevna over to Lewandowski. No foul called, but she puts it in anyway. She was there. There was some contact there too.
14 points already for Lewandowski early on here in the second quarter. She leads both teams. Elena Rocco not far behind with 13 though off of 3 3-pointers.
Shot there was blocked by Tori Drevna. Conneaut will get it underneath the basket. Drevna and Walker will go out for Shoemaker and Lowry. 4:51 to go in the second quarter. On the outside, Hannah Brady gets it over to Courtney Perry, who puts it in. Lewandowski makes a move, cuts in towards the basket, puts it up. She's fouled on the shot. And this is as dominant as we've seen Daisha Lewandowski in terms of scoring points since she's probably come back from her injury.
Yeah, it seemed to start in the Beaver game where she really made a lot of tough shots, hit some threes. And before that, she had just been, she was playing good, but she wasn't scoring as much. And now she's finally scoring, putting it all together after coming back from an injury. And that's huge for North. They want to make a long states run.
I'd have to agree with Ryan there. I mean, perhaps a new mindset or something. I mean, Lewandowski, an excellent defender, rebounder, and of course, as we see, scorer. But she usually focused on, handling the ball and facilitating, but falling into much more of a scoring role. Correct.
Lewandowski now up to 16 with those two. And that's a shot from Courtney Perry. Doesn't go. Rocco the rebound. Great pass at the Waskowitz. Who gets it? Fantastic connections for the Trojanettes. They're up to 39 already. Ball will be North Catholic possession.
And I said I wanted the Trojanettes to get 65 plus this one. Well, they're well on their way.
They're well on their way.
To getting that right now.
How about 80?
I don't know if I agree with that call. I think that ball was off Emma
I think it was off Emma Shoemaker. I agree.
But
she might have been fouled with a little bit when she was in the process of getting that ball, but North Catholic will take that. Makes up for the other one earlier.
Yeah.
And there's a foul on North Catholic. It's going the other way. Foul on Anna Waskowitz. Last week, North Catholic was 4 for 15 from 3. Elena Rocco is 3 threes herself already, and then Daisha has 1. So they already have 4 threes in the game. And they're having a lot better percentage than what they had last week. And that shot does not fall from Courtney Perry.
That was great ball handling there by Courtney Perry, chasing one off the court.
Daisha from 3. She nails it! The Trojanettes are sizzling hot! And a foul called on Eliza Harrington as North Catholic gets the ball right back.
North Catholic just not letting up. You just feel like there's never any downtime when North Catholic has the ball. They're always moving somewhere. Every step has a purpose.
And how about the confidence that they're shooting with right now, too?
Oh, yeah, they're taking everything.
Those are locked-in looks. Daisha will come out. Caitlin Tavello will go in. Lowry gets it to Waskowitz. Now Lowry kicks it to the outside. Shoemaker up to Rocco from 3. No way, but she doesn't. It's insane.
That was a great move by Emma Shoemaker there too. Giving up a good shot for a better shot.
And Matt Ellery had 5 3-pointers for the boys last night. Elena Rocco is full right now. Let's see if she can catch them.
That's a shot from range. No good from Carly Perry. And Tavella taken down to the court on that jump ball. It will be Conneaut possession, though. .301 to go here in the second quarter. Shot from Laney Harrington, no good. Rebound Tavella. Tavella gets it up to Rocco. Elena Rocco to the outside. Passes it up to the top. Where Sarah Lowry works her way down with it. Lowry over to Shoemaker. Emma Shoemaker. Anna Waskowitz now resets. Finds Lowry. Lowry. To Novella. To the outside, Waskowitz. Waskowitz driving the baseline. Foul to the shot. She'll get 2. And it appears, though, as once we get into the states, that the 30 points mercy rule, if you will, does not apply when he gets up to 30 points. That's when it would be a running clock continuously for the rest of the game.
That's correct. I believe that's how it stands just in the district play in the Whitfield playoffs as well. So even in the second half, I do believe no matter what the score is, the clock will stop.
Sarah Lowry and Elena Rocco will go out for Tori Drevna and Daisha Lewandowski. And that shot does not fall. Rebound by Hannah Brady. Now Lainey Harrington.
Only 2 baskets made for Conneaut in this quarter. 2 and a 3.
Oh my gosh. That's a shot. That falls. There's 3. Jackie Delich. Lewandowski to Vela. You have a way of summoning those baskets, don't you? Waskowitz gets it. And that shot is in from Carly Perry. 1:40 to go in the first half. Drevna over to Waskowitz. Up to Lewandowski. Lewandowski now Drevna on the outside. Drevna back to Lewandowski. Lewandowski is shot. Doesn't go. Rebound off of Shoemaker and out. Conneaut ball with 1:22 to go in the first half.
It was almost another Trojanettes possession, which would result in a 3-pointer there. I mean, North Catholic just really is not letting up. I mean, almost 50 here in the first half.
Lainey Harrington, and that's by far the most points they've scored in a half this year, I'd have to imagine. Because they're only averaging 57 per game. And that pass goes awry.
Still a minute 9 seconds left in the half, and
let's get 50, right? Let's get 50.
I think they can get 50. You know what? I'd say 51 on this possession.
You think they'll take the clock all the way down to the end?
I don't know. I think they're
5 second
they're
again.
moving right now. I don't know.
Depends on what kind of look they get. Rocco's going to take that. Her shot from 3. No good. Rebound. Waskowitz puts it up and in. There's 50. 50 seconds to go in the first half, fittingly. How many's that for Waskowitz?
She has 11 in the first half, which is, I mean, which is actually really good for the first half for Anna Waskowitz. I mean, she's more known as that player that will get you all the rebounds, get you those tough balls. And look at Conneaut in transition. Didn't pick up Lewandowski again, and it's good to see Anna Waskowitz going off here in the first half with 11 points. And everybody is chipping in for the Trojanettes so far in this one.
Now that'll be 3 North Catholic players already with double digits.
First shot good from Lewandowski.
And that's her 20th.
Wow. Second shot no good, but when you're playing the way she's playing, if they're not, the points aren't coming on the scoreboard in one game, they're bound to come with the way she's been playing. And now she's finally reaping the rewards in that respect tonight. That'll be a foul on North Catholic, maybe Tori.
Give it to Davella, I think. Or it'll go to Tori.
And you called 51 for the Trojanettes. They're near. Oh my gosh. They're there now. There's one from Lainey Harrington. Now her second shot. 7 fouls, sneaky 7 fouls for North Catholic in this half. And that ball goes off of Waskowitz and out. Conneaut will go with 14.3 to go. Eliza Harrington looking for someone, anyone. Goes to Anna Waskowitz. Waskowitz from 2. No good. Rebound.
I know Alex said she was looking for anyone on that pass. I don't think she intended Anna
Yeah.
Waskowitz to catch that one.
Anna Waskowitz gets another. Can she put it up? She's going to put it up. She has time. Oh, it just goes wide right. North Catholic at the end of the first half. They lead 51-20. And we'll send it up to Callie Martis for some first half stats.
Thanks, guys. Well, North Catholic should be feeling good heading into the second half as they are up by a bundle. As Anna Waskowitz with 11 points for the Trojans. Elena Rocco has made 4 3-pointers in this game with a total of 16 points. And Dacia Lindowski with 20 points for the Trojans as she's made 2 3-pointers. And on the other side for the Eagles, Carly Perry has been leading most of their offense as she has 10 points with 2 3-pointers. And Lainey Harrington with 4 points. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much. That will send it into our right here on the North Catholic.
So, I mean, I'm sure during halftime they may have just, had to talk about that. There's still half a basketball left, and they got to finish this one out. I'm sure they're going to work in some players who don't really see many minutes. But I think their approach just has to be just to keep their heads in it, and just not to let up. I'm sure they're going to keep up with the scoring.
And a clarification on the PIAA rule and the WPIAA rule, that is when you get over a 30-point lead in a game, it's a running clock continuously until the end of the game. No matter how the lead changes. Well, that happens no matter what quarter or what half you're in. For the PIAA state playoffs, we're looking at it starting in the second half.
And is it continuous, or does it stop if it goes under 30?
It will be continuous.
Okay.
So it'd be the same rule as the WPIAA, except for the only half in the second half.
So I guess I was wrong. I swear that it's different in the playoffs, that they always just just keep the hope of the comeback alive. But
That's interesting. It's an interesting rule.
I guess I can't be an official after all. I gotta study up again.
Hey, but from tip-off on, North Catholic has been dominant. Not even tip-off. We're talking the national anthem on. Like Joe Koch,
That was a dominant national anthem.
that was fantastic.
He's done a lot of games, but I think that was his best that we've seen. He was feeling it today.
If that doesn't get you going, I don't know what will.
Someone's got to record that, put that on Spotify.
You should. The Joe Koch national anthem. Forever true. As he's an alum class of 72, I believe.
73 maybe?
73? About 50 years, yeah.
Alex would pay $129 for that.
I just got Apple Music,
He's
so I don't have to
finally-
do that anymore. Thank goodness.
He was up until last week. He was still buying his songs for $1.29
a piece.
on iTunes. I didn't even know that still existed.
You have a subscription now?
I do now. I got a month free first, though. Waskowitz puts down 2.
And that's Apple Music?
It is Apple Music. It's not bad. You get a month free, and then after that, it's $10.99 a month moving forward. It's worth it, though.
Definitely.
This
I
has
haven't gotten a month.
turned into an Apple Music commercial. First minute of this quarter.
It
Well,
has.
just to keep it unbiased, I'm more of a Spotify guy myself.
Okay.
We're not
What do you have to
sponsored.
do for Spotify?
I actually don't know. I'm a part of a friend's family plan, so
Nice.
I'm just kind of leeching off of him.
If you want to catch up on North Catholic Athletics, you can look at the North Catholic Athletics podcast, which is on Spotify and our Apple Podcasts. Nice plug there.
That was smooth.
That was, wasn't it? Laney Harrington for Conneaut. Gets it over to Courtney Perry. Perry drives, puts up a shot, no good.
Ooh.
Rebound. Anna Waskowitz the other way. North Catholic takes it. Drebno finds Walker, who puts it in.
And believe it or not, that is Ava Walker's first basket of the game. I mean, I just can't believe that. I feel like she scored before this game, but in all the other games we've done, she's really come out strong. But I mean, she has played a good game. But
She's had some standout game scoring as well. But
Last week against Blackhawk, she had 13. Elena Rocco with 2 there.
and I think it might have been, what was the first round playoffs? The Whippeal was Trojanettes played Beaver. I think
yeah.
she had a high total in that game. I'm not sure
Yeah,
exactly.
I think she came out and just hit like a lot of threes right off the bat in that
I think in
one.
the 20s.
Yeah, and she co-MVP of the Whippeal Championship last week. I believe her and
correct.
her and Elena Rocco were co-MVPs. Is what they came out with.
Co-MVPs.
Yeah, I was like scrolling through Twitter and that's what I saw.
Well, that's one way to do it, you know.
And she was also the MVP of our Barth and Graham Classic game against Oakland.
That's right. That was another great game for her.
I think she might have had over. It was about 20 or over in that game too. Fantastic season for Ava Walker. We look forward to seeing her again next year on the court for the Trojanettes. And we're going to see a foul called here on Conneaut. It's going to be on Morgan Poff.
I mean, yeah, looking ahead to next season, North Catholic is going to be losing quite a few starters. But I think they're still going to have a strong returning base. But
do.
some people willing to step up, as they always do.
Walker fouled on that shot.
And I think a lot of good experience was gained with having Lewandowski out for a long time this year, because next year you're not going to have Lewandowski. But now that you've known what it's like to play without her, and it's tough to play without her, but she has so much talent that it's good to at least get some time to kind of test it out and test the waters of that.
And this is really, guys, this is a special group. This group could go far here in the state playoffs.
I agree.
They have the chemistry. They have the shooting. They play fantastic defense. We could be seeing them going really far.
I mean, yeah, they hit all the aspects of a good team. I mean, like you said, each player has a lot of experience. I mean, their shooting ability, their ability to drive, their defense, rebounding. I mean, they can really hit everything.
Courtney Perry. Oh, it's batted down by Ava Walker. Defensively. And Eliza Harrington will inbound it. Harrington. The other Harrington, I should say. Laney takes up a shot and puts it in. That's a three. She didn't really get even much of a look before she shot that one. Now Rocco from three. That's good!
I mean that the way to take the life out of the other team. I mean, you get a nice look there, get a solid basket, but Elena Rocco just goes right down and undoes it.
Just sticks a
5
dagger.
3-pointers, and I think she's missed 2, so it's 5 for 7.
Wow.
Tonight for Rocco.
Fantastic. Stolen. Anna Waskowitz puts it up and in off the glass.
Anna Waskowitz took that ball like she was stealing candy from a child.
And I think this holds true for both the North Catholic boys and girls basketball teams. I mean, when they're on from range, when they're hitting their threes, I mean, they're just about unstoppable.
We're down to 2:50 already to go in the third quarter. We might be done by 3 o'clock. And that shot's good from Laney Harrington.
What would you say, over or under 3 o'clock, Alex?
Over. It'll be close.
I'm going to say 2:59.
It's over or under. That's not how it works.
Under.
Okay.
Under 3.
I'd say over as well.
And a foul called on Lewandowski.
Well, so is the line 2:59.5? Is that the line?
I'm going to say 2:59. It's going to be tough. I don't know if I like that anymore. No, I do like
Oh,
it. I like
you
it.
went with
No,
it.
I
You
like
can't
it.
change.
Look, there's
You
no way
can't
it doesn't stop
change.
for fouls. The clock, it's still going right now. Oh, now it's stopped. Mr. Hoffman, the clock operator.
He must
today,
have heard
let it
us.
go. Let
He's
it go
watching
for
the
an extra.
broadcast over there.
Yeah.
He does want Alex to win.
And that shot from Courtney Perry just goes out. And some subs come in for North Catholic. Ava Walker, Sarah Lowry, and Elena Rocco go out. Caitlin Tavella and senior Annabelle Polowitz and Tori Drevna go in. 5 seniors out for North Catholic right now in their last home game in a North Catholic uniform. Anna's going to play in college at Otterbein, and Dacia's going to be playing at Akron. Tori Drevna will be at Ithaca.
Is it Otterbein or Otterbein?
It's a tough call. It depends who you ask,
It's a regional thing.
I guess. It's like Worcester, Ohio. I would say Worcester, but the people in Ohio say Worcester.
Really?
I can't say I've ever heard
Clarification
of.
from our producer, Otterbein. Otterbein.
Otterbein.
Oh,
Otterbein.
is that what?
Patrick Sharp,
Thank you,
taking
Sharp.
care of us. Best producer there is. And he's on top of things. He's in tune with the local colleges and the area. He's in college himself. Courtney Perry puts it in. Nice shot. Courtney Perry's played great since she's been in. She's a freshman. But as we said, this Conneaut team is very young. So maybe in maybe in a year or two, this team is in a completely different position.
That's a great point.
And that's a late foul called on Carly Perry.
Alex, you're really gonna need a fast fourth quarter if you're gonna win this.
Yeah, it's not looking so good.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the over here. I mean,
It's not. There's no way it's gonna happen. There's no way. We would need like 1 minute of stoppages. 64-31, North Catholic leads. Dacia with 21 on the night. Carly Perry gets it to Lainey Harrington, who has it stolen away by Anna Waskowitz. Great pass up to Lewandowski. Lewandowski's shot, she's fouled, and there's no way this game is gonna be done by 3 o'clock. That's my conclusion now.
Took you that long to come to that conclusion?
Hoffman's he drained some time
He's
off of that one.
taking
Did
those
not.
off that clock.
Did not.
He did, didn't he?
stop at that. Yeah, he.
It's 5 seconds go off the clock after every foul.
I guess that's when she starts shooting. I don't know. These
don't
rules
know.
are weird. I don't know.
I think Hoffman was just trying to get us home a little early. He let off probably an extra 8 seconds there.
He did,
Yeah.
didn't he? That
Just
was a lot.
just around 40 on the clock now.
Annabelle Polowitz with the steal. North Catholic gets it back. Tori Drevna. Over to Dacia Lewandowski. Dacia poised, locked in. Finds Anna Waskowitz to her right. Waskowitz to her left where she gets Drevna. Drevna gets her way in. Shot no good, rebound. Lainey Harrington, 5 seconds. Still by Dacia, puts it up, no good. Rebound. Waskowitz, that doesn't go either. And at the end of 3 quarters, North Catholic leads 65-31. And let's set it up to Callie Martis.
Thanks, guys. Well, for North Catholic, Anna Waskowitz has 15 points. Elena Rocco has now made 5 3-pointers for the Trojans. She's been on fire offensively as she now has a total of 21 points. And Dacia Lewandowski has 22 points, and she's made 2 3-pointers for the Trojans. And on the other side for the Eagles, Lainey Harrington with 11 points, 1 3-pointer, and Carly Perry with 2 3-pointers and a total of 10 points. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Callie. And we're looking forward to starting this 4th quarter. North Catholic will be playing the winner of Harbor Creek and Quaker Valley on Wednesday, March 15th, this upcoming Wednesday in the 2nd round of the state playoffs. And if it's Quaker Valley, that'd be fantastic.
That would be a good game.
You were looking
We'd be
at
able
a
to
game that we could go
go.
to.
Yeah, that's.
The boys' game, they're looking out towards State College probably for their matchup. And we still know who won that game, as I believe that game was postponed from last night.
Last quarter.
Kayla Tavella, she got it! Kayla Tavella! And the bench goes wild.
That was some great passing there. Some textbook moves, wide open look.
And this is our last quarter of broadcasting
For basketball
for
this year.
basketball this year.
Wow.
I don't know how many games we've done, but it feels like we've done a lot
We've
this
had a
year.
busy basketball season.
I mean, we've been here for just about every single home boys and girls game.
However many Saturdays ago it was when we did the North Catholic tip-off tournament for the
Yeah.
boys.
That was the first game we did against Devon Prep, I believe was that.
Yeah,
And
that
then the
was.
second game they played Monsignor Scanlon. Went 1-1. Devon Prep though, I don't know how they're doing in the Philly league that they play in, but they were very impressive in that game they played here.
Annabelle Polowitz just didn't get that one. She'll get another look soon, I'm sure. And a foul on might be Dacia.
I mean, yeah, thinking back to that tip-off tournament early in the year, that was my first ever time broadcasting basketball.
That's right.
And I've had a great time since then.
And what what a welcome addition to the crew you've been, Alex, and it's been a pleasure to do these games.
I
with you.
appreciate it. It's been a pleasure on my end.
Absolutely, truly. And we can't wait to do it again next year. That'll be great. Shot from 3 from Harrington, no good. Rebound, Anna Waskowitz. Drevna finds Polowitz. Polowitz drives. She's fouled. And we're going to get a full sail change.
Yeah, we got 5 coming in for North Catholic.
First shot by Polowitz is good. And here come the subs. And out come 4 seniors who have had a fantastic North Catholic career playing their final home game. And it's a win. It has been a pleasure to be able to broadcast their games, as I know it has been for all of us. And we'll miss them. Absolutely. Annabelle Polowitz will check out now too. 6:10 to go here in the 4th quarter. And we're looking at some of the future of North Catholic next year. And that shot good from Eliza Harrington from 3. Walker gets it up to Sarah Lowry. Walker, outside James from 3. Shot no good. Rebound. It was Crabb. Courtney Perry now gets it to Hannah Brady. Brady shot. A terrible 2, as Coach Madelon would say. Doesn't work. Rebound, Courtney Perry. Shot no good. That one is rebounded by Mackenzie James.
You know, I think when I first heard the term "terrible" too. I think I was only a freshman, and I heard Coach Madelon say it, but I honestly don't know if I've heard him say it since. It's just something that's always stuck with me.
That's a charge on Ava Walker. She hasn't been in the game too much tonight, but she has 3 fouls.
That's right. Yeah, she got 2 early on.
Yep.
And I may stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, I believe she stepped out of bounds, yeah.
Ava Walker to Sarah Lowry, 4:36 to go here in the 4th quarter. Leah Larson, sophomore to Mackenzie James. James makes a move, gets it back out to Larson. Larson to Lowry. Lowry to James. Finds Walker with some space, puts it up, no good, rebound. Shoemaker to James, shot from range, no good. It'll be Conneaut ball.
And you know, I mean, obviously they've been very much overpowered in this game, but I think in stretches you can see some glimmers of hope from Conneaut. I mean, they have some times. I mean, they have some players that can hit threes, that can hit shots, and like you said, they're a young team. So, in a couple years, I think they could come back strong.
Absolutely. And James not letting that one go. Jump ball. It will be Conneaut possession. This is Carly Perry. Down low and a shot up and in. For Morgan Poff. Ava Walker. Drives and the shot no good. And a foul will be on Shoemaker as he'll be going the other way. 2:55 to go in the 4th quarter.
Hey, at least the clock still runs on non-shooting fouls.
Sarah Lowry and Ava Walker go out. Gigi Venger and Some new names we're pulling out here that we haven't seen in the North Catholic lineup yet this season, at least in the games we broadcast. Lindsay Luff was the other one that came in.
And as,
Morgan Luff gets another two.
and as was mentioned earlier, the winner of this game, obviously North Catholic, and we know that now, will play the winner of Harbor Creek and Quaker Valley, play at 3 p.m. today up at Harbor Creek High School. So they are the higher seed, but Quaker Valley's looking to pull the upset.
And this is an all sophomore 5 out there for North Catholic. So we're looking at many players who'll get some playing time next year, more prominent playing time, with the 6 seniors that are graduating this season.
And if North Catholic makes the semifinals, there is a chance they can play Blackhawk again, so that would be a good rematch.
That'd be great.
Yep.
And we'll see what Blackhawk does, because they're still without Quinn Baroni for the rest of the playoffs, who was their main player.
And who Conneaut lost to in Division 10 playoffs, Fairview, is also in this side of the bracket, so North Catholic could end up facing them maybe in the semifinals. So this is kind of a good
That's
indicator. The score of the Fairview and Conneaut game was 53-43, so they've been by 10. North Catholic is currently up 27. It's a good indicator, a little bit of where those teams might match up if they end up facing each other. But North Catholic, this has been one of their best games of the year by far.
Without a doubt.
And looking at this bracket, there's a lot of ways these state playoffs could play out for North Catholic. I mean, you could be staying pretty local, or you could be traveling.
Absolutely. It's the difference between playing Quaker Valley and Harbor Creek.
And we still don't know where Harbor Creek is.
Have me look it up. Let's see where Harbor Creek is.
I see Newman Goretti on here, powerhouse.
Oh, that's a powerhouse.
Boys, at least boys basketball, from what I know, they're always showing up in the.
And they're in the boys'
States.
state playoffs too.
I'm sure they are.
It's
Yeah.
in Harbor Creek, PA. Which, if I put it in, is an hour and 42 from
Well,
here.
that's up north too. That's up by Erie.
Where do you think a neutral game would be there?
Oh, maybe Slippery Rock?
Possibly.
Could you? I don't know if they would do that. Could though.
High school or college, you know.
I don't know. You could do either.
I mean, I'm not sure what either of their gyms are like. I'm sure both nice.
Maybe at the high school.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. Laney Harrington. Pass over. And that shot from Ditlich doesn't go. Rebound foul.
Is that a
And looks like the over is just going to hit on this one. 3:01 on the.
It did. 3:01.
That's closer than I thought it'd be, though.
Yeah.
And that shot, no good. From Courtney Perry. Here comes her second. It's good. Gigi Vangura. Stolen away. And a foul called on Mackenzie James. 20 seconds and less to go.
North Carolina, number 13, Matt James. Her second, team 7. Jackie Delish shoots 1-1 for the Eagles.
Jackie Delish. In the 1-1, North Catholic, 7 fouls. First shot, good.
This last minute or so is really taking its time. I mean, just 15.2 seconds left now, but a lot of stoppages at the end here.
There have been. And the second shot is good too. James to Luff with 10 seconds. Over to Larson. Larson down to Luff with 4 on the clock. Looking for Vangura, goes out of bounds, and North Catholic is moving on to the second round of the state playoffs. And that is career win number 525 for Coach Molly Rotman. Incredible.
Well, Alex, it might have been a boring second half, but it definitely wasn't a boring first half for the Trojanettes as they came out firing right away. Conneaut was forced to take 2 quick timeouts, couldn't regroup at all. North Catholic just took control off of 5 3-pointers by Elena Rocco, matching Matt Ellery's total for the boys' game last night. Daisha Lewandowski added 22 points herself. I might have missed 1 or 2 there, but that's what I have right now. But it's just a great way to start off the state run for the Trojanettes.
And let's head to Callie Martis.
Thanks, guys. North Catholic comes out with a big win against the Eagles as they were all offense this game. With Anna Waskowitz with 15 points for the Trojans, Elena Rocco with 5 3-pointers, a total of 21 points, Daisha Lewandowski with 22 points and 2 3-pointers, Ava Walker with 3 points, and Caitlin Tavella with 2 points. And for the Eagles, their leading point scorer was Lainey Harrington with 11 points and 1 3-pointer, and Courtney Perry with 8 points, and Carly Perry with 10 points and 2 3-pointers. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Callie. Thank you for your insight and analysis all season long. As with that game, that concludes our basketball broadcast for the season. But how about some final reflections, guys, on North Catholic season so far and what you expect to come the rest of the way?
Well, looking back at the entire season, it's kind of what we expected. We expected this to be one of the best teams in 4A, and they were. They didn't lose the game. They won the championship, and they went through a lot of hardship this year. They missed Daisha Lewandowski, their senior leader, for a large portion of this season. But they were able to battle through that, and she came back for playoffs. They were able to beat Blackhawk in the championship, and I think they really can make a deep states run. If they can shoot the 3 like they did today, they can beat anybody.
And I mean, just go off what Ryan said there, of course. I mean, an incredible season. I got to say, I think you could say an historic season for the North Catholic Trojanettes in history. I mean, it was dominant all the way through. I mean, we saw dominance in this game, as we've talked about. I think this is a really special group that could really go far. I mean, still 3 or so more games until you're at the top, but I mean, looking forward, I would expect no less of what we've seen from the duration of this season. They could really. They really have a shot at this.
Absolutely. I could agree with more what both of you guys said. And while we might be done with our broadcast tonight, North Catholic is certainly not done with their run in this playoffs, as they'll be playing on Wednesday night, either against Harbor Creek or Quaker Valley. And for information on that, I would look towards the North Catholic Athletics website and the North Catholic Trojanettes Twitter account, which I'm sure will be able to update us on the scores and times from there. And with that, that does it for our coverage from Barth and Graham Court for this afternoon's matchup, as we leave you with North Catholic another win in their storied season and their 50th year as a program. The last home game for the 6 seniors, who are stupendous players, but they're even better people. And we look forward to seeing and cheering them on in their future endeavors as well, whoever that may be. For Alex Jackson, Ryan Berry, Callie Martis, myself, Alex Brown, a phenomenal camera operator for tonight, Connor Berry, tremendous as always, and the best producer in the business, Patrick Sharp on the 1s and 2s up in the crow's nest. We leave you with the score from Barth and Graham Court. What was the final score? 74?
70 to 44.
70 to 44. That's our final. North Catholic wins. Have a great rest of your night.